Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Battleground. Predict the outcome. As you see, we told you on the NXT Ring Report, Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker will be the main event for tonight's NXT Battleground. These two men had their first meeting on day during WrestleMania weekend for Stand and Deliver, as Braun Breaker was the champion, Carmelo Hayes was the challenger. And that outcome became that Carmelo Hayes became the new NXT champion. But Carmelo Hayes having a problem with Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker looking forward to winning his championship back sooner rather than later. We'll talk about it all coming up here on the NXT Battleground Predict Outcome. And it starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Battleground Predict the Outcome. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the NXT Battleground Predict the Outcome. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Like we said tonight, the NXT Battleground Predict the Outcome match card. We're gonna have stacked matches, including what you see right here, Braun Breaker challenging Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship in Carmelo's hometown of Boston. Also, too, as you see on the far right, Wesley defends his North American Championship. Wesley, the champion, he got a tall task on head of him. He's gonna defend his North American Championship against Tyler Bate, against Joe Gacy. A lot of stuff going on tonight. So, like I said, Joe Gacy, Tyler Bate, looking forward to winning some NXT gold, if you know what I mean. Plus, to the grudge match between Dijak versus Dino Dragunov. That's going to be a good one. So, we got a lot to get to. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. Let's get started with Dijak and Dragunov. This match right here is super personal. I mean, super personal indeed. These two men want to beat the living daylight each other, and what a way to do it in a last man standing match that's gonna really get gears and stuff. That last man standing match. Jeff and Dragunov. We saw on NXT this past week that these two men wanted to really beat the hell out of each other. As you see right here, I'm gonna show you Dijak trying to put his hands on Dragunov. Dragunov trying to really trying to kill Dijak the way he's trying to do it and stuff. Even getting into the ring, leaving more malice just kind of like a man standing. Which one of these two men will be the last man standing? I feel like Joff will be the one to be the last man standing. This match gonna be physical, mental tough, and it's just gonna be all out brawl between these two men. Look for Dianoff to win that last man standing match. Probably make him look strong at the end, and we'll see. Um, Dijak will get the job done over Dijak. We'll see. Speaking of that, the Heritage Cup is online as Dom Dar defends against Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee has been the next rising fastest star in the division. Dragon Lee looking for some gold. The only way to get some gold is to go after Dom Dar. Dragon Lee looking at that Heritage Cup real closely. Noam Dar doesn't know what to think. And I think Noam Dar is gonna have his hands full tonight. I think I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I would say Dragon Lee will win, so put my money on Dragon Lee win the Heritage Cup over Noam Dar. Noam Dar might have to win it back and try to, fight back for it. So we'll see. Speaking of that, the women's division is the final for the women's NXT Championship. Tiffany Stratton versus Lauren Van, whatever her name. Well, we know Tiffany Stratton has been the odds-on favorite to win the women's championship. It could be this Tiffany Stratton's moment. Tiffany Stratton looking for this moment. We told you this, like I said, the semifinals was this past weekend. Tiffany Stratton defeated former champion Roxanne Perez, as well as North Valkyrie defeated Flora Ray, a former tag team champion. These two women now putting their differences aside and want the ultimate prize, the NXT Women's Championship. Like I said, Valkyrie has been a tough, successful wrestler, but her name hasn't really panned out for me. I don't get enough from her after what she did. She did pretty well against Cora J, but Cora J, I thought it was going to be Cora J and Roxanne Perez at the finals, but they swerved us again with that. Not Roxanne Perez was going to win it and go, but Tiffany Stratton could be the one, is the one to be the next NXT Women's Champion tonight. So look for Tiffany Stratton to get the job done and become the new NXT Women's Champion. Also, too, tag team action as well. Gallus, the tag team champions, defend against the Creed brothers, the former tag team champions. Like I said, Creed brothers want tag team gold, and the only way to get tag team gold is to go after the champions, Gallus. Look for this match to be rough, tough, and tumble in between this tag team match. The Creeds are kind of like the tag team of the future, and Gallus is just that a rough, nasty tag team that want to get things done in the ring. But like I said, it's gonna be rough and tough. But I want to say that Creed brothers win the tag team championship over Gallus. The Creed brothers move on, and probably Gallus might finally turn heel, finally find a way to get the job done. I'll say that. Look for the Creed brothers to win the tag team championship over Gallus tonight. Speaking of that, a triple threat match for the North American Championship. Um, this is a championship that kind of like the Intercontinental Championship, but they is contending. I'll say this: these three men, Joe Gacy even did an ambush this week, did a backflip or something. And his size and his weight, I would never imagine that. But Joe Gacy, looking forward to winning the NXT North American Championship. Also to Tyler Bate, can't be pinned to not lose his title. So in triple threat rules, that means Tyler Bate could lose the championship. And the guard, even Tyler Bate wants a crack at the championship, being a former UK champion and being the first. Tyler Bate, Wesley has been a phenomenal champion. Wesley has his hands full tonight. Like I said, it's gonna be tough for Wesley in the triple threat match, but look at it like this. I still believe Wesley will still remain NXT North American champion, but he's gonna have his work cut out for him. I'll say that. Look for have Wesley to retain his North American championship tonight. Let's see how that's gonna go down the road. Wesley will retain. We can show what Wesley did. I think this is it. Wesley having problems already with them three and two. He don't trust his Tyler Bate and he don't trust Joe Gacy. So look for Wesley to remain North American champion and probably be the kickoff match of the show to kick things off for NXT and Battleground. Well, speaking of that, the main event, Carmelo Hayes defends his North NXT championship against former champion Braun Breaker. Now we know that Braun Breaker at first we thought Braun Breaker was going to be showing sportsmanship over Carmelo winning the championship. Braun Breaker looks like he's angry, he's bitter, a new nasty, mean attitude streak in him. Know that Braun, and then everyone knew it was coming out eventually. Braun acts more like his dad, aggression side, and his uncle's mean streak. And we knew that was going to come out eventually, sooner rather than later. But Carmelo Hayes has a chip on his shoulder tonight. Carmelo Hayes defends his championship, his first title defense against Braun in his hometown in Boston. Carmelo even went to Boston to get a home hero's hometown welcome. And things didn't go as planned. Even this would happen one time. Carmelo and Braun beating the damn daylights out of each other. Both men trying to prove something tonight. It's like Carmelo and Braun want to really get in each other's head. When Carmelo Hayes got in the head of Braun. Now Braun was trying to get in the head of Carmelo, coming to the barber shop, trying to even cause a ruckus and cause a scene. It's even going that further. And I say this match is going to be so personal. I can tell they probably do another rubber match and stuff. But like I said, everything must come to town. Look for Braun to keep being dominant and stuff. Or Carmelo Hayes will find a way to win the match. And look for NXT champion Carmelo Hayes to defeat Braun Breaker in his first title defense, but it's going to be even nastier. Either that or be a no disqualification. And it'll lead to a bigger match between the two down the road. Probably still a cage match between them two to finally end their rivalry and stuff. So look for Carmelo Hayes or Braun Breaker to be having a no disqualification, and the match will continue on from there. It'll be even more nasty because we look forward to seeing it. So, like I said, thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Battleground. Um, Predict the outcome. We know Battleground will come on tonight. I'll be watching closely. We will probably do a Battleground slash AEW Double or Nothing result show for the morning. For the morning, have the gear up for the morning and stuff. So, like I said, thank you all for watching this edition of the Wrestling Show. I've been your host, Kendrick Dixon. So long, and thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show.